From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Now to the plate, Nick Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box now, Saison Hernandez. He grounds it sharply to third, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Markakis to the track. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Into the box, J.P. Crawford. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams sprinting after it, and that's the third out. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, he's 1 for 2. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Hoskins is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Braves strand 1. They digging in the switch hitter, Pat Neshek. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Swanson drills it in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Williams. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base. but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take out your BGs and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive and a box score tomorrow. I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 2.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting 6, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Adams leads off first with 1 away. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Popped him up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Brandon McCarthy.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Brandon McCarthy. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Set to start the third as we're back on MLB Network from Suncrest Park near Atlanta. So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Santana, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Riding in once again, Maikel Franco, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. 0-1 the count. A base hit in his first trip. A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. To short, hit hard. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line towards center field, and Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. That's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Gone! Two-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Braves have made this a 3-2 game now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Standing in now, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Pat Neshek. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Pat Neshek.
Soft liner towards short, and 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Williams. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Now batting,
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. They're up 3-2. Leading off the inning, Lane Adams, and they'll need him to get something going here. Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Hernandez, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Johan Camargo. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
This one's flared out toward left. Hoskins coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher, not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
The right fielder, number 22.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hoskins is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that one is gone. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Phillies a 4-2 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Third baseman number 7.
Into the box, Michael Franco. He swings and grounds it to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Hit hard up the middle, and Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He's set. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand. Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. The 2-2. This is line to left. Hoskins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Hoskins waits on it, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 36, Aaron Blair.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, pitcher, Pat Neshek.
Aaron Altair will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies brings it in, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Luis Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's gone 2 for 5. Strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 36, Aaron.
Kurt Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Down in order go the Braves. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number
digging in and looking for more, Nick Williams. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Adams arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at second.
Now batting,
Rhys Hoskins will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now, so that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So now Carlos Santana. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
now batting, third baseman, Michael Franco.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch. Bullet back up the middle. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. More baseball on MLB Network. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And he takes a called strike 2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Here it comes. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Jorge Alfaro.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Digging in once again, J.P. Crawford. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, pitcher, Luis Garcia.
Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
No balls and a strike to count. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Swanson onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead this one 4-2. Edebray Ramos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61.
Leading off the inning, Ozzie Albies, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Leading off for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie.
Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Right side, but it's well foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Crawford backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Now to the plate, Lane Adams. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ramos has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Still down by a count of 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rex Brothers is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Peter Borges is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. His career history against Rex Brothers, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. And now it looks like the right-hander Peter Moylan is up to throw in the Atlanta bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. To short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman,
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Line drive to center field. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
So he sets him down swinging. Dansby Swanson is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Peter Borges is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Final strike for the Braves. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot down the line in right as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Here comes the 1-0. And that one right down Main Street. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things.
Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Pat Neshek earns his first win of the season. Edelbray Ramos works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan